Welcome to the Low Grade Hero. Alright, how's it going, guys? Back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about and discussing Radiant Black issue number 1. Image Comics. You guys hit this out of the ballpark. What a first issue, and I can tell you this, if we're basing a series off one issue, this might just be the best series of 2021. We're only in February. Radiant Black, man. What a read in the first issue. So many things going on. The artwork, the writing, absolutely awesome. I loved it from start to finish. Writer is Kyle Higgins with artist Marcelo Costa. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to pick this up because Diamond, Diamond, they had their shipping, their orders delayed, so I wasn't able to pick it up. I'll end up buying it online, but I really wanted to pick up in person. So basically, the story is about a writer who goes to LA and tries to make it as a writer, write his own book and everything. Starts off here, you see that he is in negative $38,000 in credit card debt, only $46 to his name, and as you can see here, he is a Uber driver. What he is doing is basically calling, to see if he can get a loan to help him out, to try to finish the book, and they're just not having it. They're not going to give it to him, and you can see it panel by panel that he just starts to lose it. He breaks down in the car, just starts crying, and he doesn't really know what to do at this point. And then next thing you know, he gets a request for a pickup, and the people go in the car, and he's like, "Oh, I'm okay, everything's fine." In reality, it's not, because when you're negative $38,000 in debt, let's be real, guys, nothing is okay. And then we break out to the Radiant Black image, and then we go to Lockport, Illinois, 1 week later. Yeah, guys, he's moving in with his family back home. And his mother's really excited. By the look of his face, he's pretty bummed that he has to move back to his old house. And then you got his friend Marshall, who's a really wise, sarcastic guy. Basically, like, "Hey, why didn't you tell me you were coming back?" Basically, was like, "You know what? Let's go out in town and get drunk and yada yada yada." And then he starts to explain his story, telling him that how much is he in debt. And basically just telling their life story and going, searching for memories and blah, blah, blah. I cannot talk today. Sorry, guys. Basically, he's like, 1 second here. He's basically telling him, you took a shot. You tried. Not a lot of people do. You try to do that and you failed, it happens. So they get drunk and, drinking the night away, they leave, and they're just stumbling around in the snow. And then all of a sudden, right here, they see a little black hole. It's like black with like blue surrounding it. So they're just like, "Oh, what is that?" And they're like, no idea. It's levitating. They walk towards it on the train tracks. And they get close to it, and they still don't know what it is. They think it's a black hole. Well, he touches it. And I really love this transformation scene. Absolutely awesome. This is like classic superhero. That's what I love, that they go back to the basics. I love that they go back to the basics of a superhero. And then all of a sudden, boom, Radiant Black. Such an awesome costume. I love the costume. The black, the white with the emblem in the middle. I love the mask. Really awesome. And they're just trying to, figure out what's going on, because this is like unbelievable. They're drunk. So, drunk and finding something like that, obviously it's crazy, and he pukes through the helmet. He's like, "Hey, I don't have a mouth." Cops come, and they're just like, "Oh, nothing to see here." They're telling them to get out the tracks, and his friend Marshall isn't really having it. He's like, "Oh, well, you're infringing on our rights," and yada, yada, yada. And basically, In the background, you see a train coming, and he saves the day. Pushes his friend out the way, and he levitates a freaking train, guys. A train. Absolutely unbelievable. That is so cool. Like this, like it's 2021. You don't see many of these books, these characters anymore. This is so refreshing to see. I love this. And he's just, it's funny because he's just like, you gonna arrest us while they're midair? And he's just like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm not equipped for heights. So they don't end up arresting him. And he's like, can you really fly? And then boom. They end up flying and going up. And man, I tell you, this is just, he tries to get the helmet off. He has no idea. He's like, you know what? Just think about, you know, what were you doing before? So he just thought about it. And boom, helmet gets off. And then this weird, like, scene right here where it's like, everything's fine. And then for a brief moment, he gets really mad. Like, not like angry yelling, but like really calmly mad. So weird. And then switches back to sadness. Maybe he's bipolar, I don't know. And then, you know, this is towards the end of the book. And then they tease this part where they thought he's a one-of-a-kind, and then all of a sudden, bam, looks like there's another one. Next issue is Next Better Off Red. So, yeah, what a issue, man. What an issue. What a book, you know. And I'm maybe Radiant Red. That's what his name's gonna be, Radiant Red. I don't know. But I gotta give it up for the writers. I gotta give it up for Image, and I gotta give it up for the artists. Hands down, my favorite book of 2021 so far. So, if you guys like this video, this review, you know, just like the video, you know, thumbs up, subscribe, you know, tag your friends, whatever. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I really do appreciate your time. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys next time.